Imagine sitting across from John Paul Jones, the quiet yet profound bassist and keyboardist of Led Zeppelin. The room is dimly lit, his face a canvas of emotion, nostalgia mixed with unease. For the first time in decades, Jones opens up about John Bonham, the powerhouse drummer who was both the beating heart of the band and its most unpredictable force. What Jones reveals is raw, heartbreaking, and deeply human. John Bonham wasn't just a drummer, he was a force of nature. His thunderous beats on tracks like When the Levee Breaks and Moby Dick didn't just define Led Zeppelin's sound, they redefined rock itself. Each stroke of the drum was a seismic event, propelling the band into the pantheon of music legends. But beneath the power and precision lay a man of contrast, a genius whose brilliance and inner struggles were inseparable. The legend and the turmoil on stage, Bonham was untouchable, a drummer who revolutionized rock percussion with his ferocity and innovation. Off stage, however, he was a storm waiting to break. John Paul Jones once described the band's dynamic as a volatile balance of camaraderie and chaos. Bonham's obsessive pursuit of perfection often clashed with the more laid-back approaches of his bandmates. In rehearsals, the tension was electric. Bonham's unrelenting standards ignited frequent clashes with Robert Plant's free-spirited creativity. Arguments sparked like live wires as the drummer's fiery pride met Jimmy Page's meticulous drive. Bonham's defiance turned even minor disagreements into battles that left studios silent and band members exhausted. Life on the road, the highs and lows. Touring brought out both the best and worst in Bonham. Night after night, his performances electrified sold-out arenas, but the applause couldn't drown out his personal struggles. The relentless pace of life on the road magnified his demons. Bonham's drinking spiraled, turning celebrations into chaos. Hotel rooms became war zones, furniture destroyed, tempers flaring, friendships fraying. What appeared as rock and roll excess was, in reality, a cry for help. Jones recalls these moments not as antics, but as glimpses of Bonham's inner turmoil, hidden behind bravado and chaos. The double-edged genius. Despite the turbulence, Bonham's brilliance never dimmed. His drumming wasn't just a foundation, it was the heartbeat of Led Zeppelin. From the driving rhythms of Good Times, Bad Times to the intricate solos of Moby Dick, every beat was imbued with his unmatched intensity. Yet his genius was a double-edged sword. His perfectionism pushed Led Zeppelin to legendary heights, but also left the band teetering on the brink of collapse. The same fire that fueled his creativity also burned those closest to him. The human cost behind the powerhouse persona was a man grappling with insecurities, addiction, and the pressures of fame. Bonham's struggles with alcohol took a toll on his family and strained the bonds within the band. John Paul Jones's reflections reveal a man torn between his towering talent and the personal battles that threatened to consume him. Legacy, the heartbeat of Led Zeppelin. John Bonham's drumming immortalized him as one of the greatest musicians of all time. He was the lifeblood of Led Zeppelin, elevating their music to transcendent heights. But his intensity came at a profound cost. For all the triumphs, there was heartbreak, a stark reminder of the toll that greatness can take. Conclusion: fire and fragility. John Paul Jones's candid account of Bonham paints a vivid picture of brilliance intertwined with burden. Bonham's story is one of extremes, a man who embodied the fiery spirit of rock and roll while wrestling with its shadows. His legacy lives on, not just in the music that continues to inspire, but as a haunting reminder of the fragile line between genius and struggle.